nothing left to do but to crank over those engines, gearheads, because 'tis none other than us, the Lugnutz Podcast.
Welcome. Recorded August 2026. Aircon, Darcon, Yukon. A Super B. A new one. A Bugatti. We're going to fathom Ford and a bunch of other things on this week's Lugnutz.
Enjoy the show. Drive on Lugnutz.
As I toss my axe off stage, I want you to toss yourself right on over here to Facebook.com/Lugnutz Podcast. Or right on over here to our website of PJAndDWH.com. That's where you're going to find the latest Lugnutz podcast, as well as our latest video of the Ring Road Run. And very proud to say that we're into the Pfisters.
Oh, the Pfisters.
Yeah, it's not a kink. That's the car, Pfister. So the first one,
yeah,
it was
Pfisters,
the Pfister Comet was the first
green.
one.
Yeah, those are obviously.
Yeah, so we got into the Pfisters. I like it. Now, tell me if I'm right here, because I think I've gotten them on point so far with red, Ferrari, white, Lamborghini for the most part.
This is the only garage I've done that.
Like Porsche, is that the green? Kinda.
Porsche's the green, yeah.
Fucking knew it.
Yeah,
Fucking
the
knew it.
Convertible is obviously. I think
it was just
I do
because of the
have-
green and how the car looks and how it was handling. I was like, that's a fucking Porsche.
I think there's a few. There's an 811, and I think I accidentally, which is one of the Porsche supercars. I think I accidentally bought that twice, or I won it once.
Right.
There's in the second garage. There's a lot of supercars in that one.
We're gonna get into the exciting stuff.
We'll have to use AI to.
Yeah, and we're still in the first garage. We're now on the second, or on the next floor. So
In 20 years, playing a game, you collect a lot of cars.
Oh yeah, and you know what? We're on the next level, and there's many more garages. So that's where it's a nice little. Because especially this last video I did, we got our first wet lap. We got a drying lap after that, and then right into a night lap. So there's different laps as you go through the Ring Road videos. Really entertaining. I've been enjoying editing them. I hope you guys are enjoying watching them. We've been getting a lot of views from them, and they're not going to stop, especially because GTA is coming in November. So then we'll have a whole bunch of more videos of it.
I'll find something to drive around at some point. Somewhere.
They're going to have some kind of a ring. It'll
At some
be a good
point,
tester.
I do another road. I just don't remember where I started. I record these in chunks.
You know what? I had an idea. We'll name the corners of all of the next track that we do. We'll name all the corners.
Yeah.
So that way that we could add in some colorful commentary with the new in the new GTA, because that would be entertaining.
Well, while you're waiting for the 27th, like us,
Yeah, man.
click on some videos.
Or check out this first story.
2025, 2026 GMC Yukon is getting surround vision recorder.
Oh, surround vision recorder.
Yes, a surround vision recorder, and it is exactly what you think it is.
Oh.
GM Yukon will gain several camera-based capabilities through an over-the-air software update.
Okay.
This one will just show up one day. That's what over-the-air updates. We're just going to send it to you, and now you can record stuff around your car.
Oh, that BMW owners figured out what an over-the-air update was when they turned on their car and saw Spider-Man going across their LED screen. Some of them apparently were upset.
Yeah.
But that's over-the-air update, my guy. They paid enough money for the marketing.
Did you read all the terms and conditions for the seat? For the seat subscription?
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You wanted to sit down, right? It's a BMW.
Yeah. You deserve to sit down in your BMW, so you pay the seat subscription.
And yeah, well,
Yeah, that's
I wonder
where
if
they
those
get
people refunded their money. Probably not.
Oh, no. Probably not. I mean, they did provide the service.
Sure.
You got to heat your seats.
Well, if you have a GMC Yukon 25, 26, or you go get one now, rollout covers the Yukon and the extended Yukon XL. It is unclear if it'll come for 27 Yukon and Yukon XL, but I'm guessing.
I mean, if you've had a Yukon, pop something in the comments because I'd be interested to see what you say. I've never actually had anybody that I know drive a Yukon, but I've seen them around. You know what I mean?
They're everywhere.
It's like the only GMC that you see outside of, one of the expensive ones, but the Cadillacs.
You either get a Suburban or you get a
Yukon. And are they good?
They're probably the
Comment
same
below.
vehicles. General Motors is distributing updates across several full-size SUVs. It'll be the Chevy Tahoe, the Chevy Suburban, Cadillac Escalade.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. GM as a brand is just so strong because you look at a Chevy truck, they're one of the voted most reliable trucks out there. So they're doing enough right stuff.
It uses the camera to capture video of the immediate surrounding area of the SUV, which can be recorded and used afterward by the driver. Owner?
It's been a feature that I've heard out of people's mouths as long as those reverse cameras have been around.
It helps visually record crash traffic accidents that may require documentation. Really makes me wonder about what would have happened if I had that and that woman that stopped in front of me on the on-ramp.
Well, that's the thing. This
Stopped.
will help.
Never stop at an on. Just
Oh, my
go.
God, yeah.
Just go. They'll blend.
Yeah.
They don't want to run into you.
Yeah,
they
let
don't
you
want
in.
an accident either.
Yeah,
If you
they'll let you
stop on a highway.
Yeah, they will
you're
let
gonna
you
get
in.
into- all right.
But that's the thing is having that availability. I've had multiple customers come into me. They got into an accident. Somebody hit them from behind. Even when maybe they were backing out of a spot and they still got hit, they were wondering, hey, man, I saw it on the camera. Can I get that? And the answer was no before. And they were like, well, how can I get it? And I would just tell them, talk to your manufacturer. So me being a businessman, if enough people call the manufacturer and tell them,
Fine, give it to
hey,
them.
I want this, they'll give it to them. Like, there you go. Record it. All you want.
You're going to get all sorts of other interesting videos out of this.
Oh, my God. I can't wait for the real footage on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. That shit's going to get crazy.
Yeah, you're going to
gonna be
get,
fun.
with this update, you'll get security recording, which adds another protective layer for the Yukon and General Motors.
Just don't record it. Just don't let them
When the
display
vehicle's
it in the
alarm is
vehicle.
activated, it
Okay.
can record footage of
that's great.
who's ever attempting to break in, thieve, or vandalize said vehicle.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
So when you cheated on your ex and she
you have proof.
carves the C word into the side of or whatever word people like,
Yeah.
there's a lot. You can
She
search
goes
later.
to key your car and you go, fuck, he's got
Damn
a
it,
Yukon.
he's got a Yukon.
Damn it. I can't do
He's
it.
going to use this in court.
Yeah.
Yes, they
and
will.
then you could still use that video if it was recording, but if it only does it like when an incident's there,
Yeah.
how long can you record?
Yeah,
Especially
or being a supervisor and you know the person who keyed your car, but you just don't have evidence.
or just like that
bitter
old
staff.
viral video that went around about Kias and Hyundais. If you could record the people
I won't
who
steal
were
one of them.
doing it,
They're watching. They are. So
you know what I mean? Yeah, they'd be watching you. You'd have the evidence. You'd be, oh, here, they did it.
that is why they cover the security cameras, because
Yeah.
like if there's like a camera going
Yeah.
"Eet, eet," every time you move, you're not gonna steal anything. Obviously,
yeah.
they're clearly
They're
staring
looking
at me.
Yeah, they're looking
So-
at me. Yeah.
The
This is great. I love this story.
The third and final feature is at a glance a screen of the inside camera on the infotainment screen so the driver can check on children, passengers, and pets without turning around.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
You know?
That's really neat.
That's cool. I like that.
That way you don't have to take your eyes off the road. You just, look, I can see you.
Let's say you didn't really set that thing on the seat well. You want to make sure it's still there. Hey, is this still there? Yeah, it's there. Now you don't have to, is it? You just look in the screen. It's great.
You get also a handful of other smaller refinements that would improve responsiveness, digital info cluster, camera stuff, vehicle alerts. So I guess your vehicle's going to text you.
I bet you it's also going to give the dealership a stricter hold on warranty.
Whoa. You also get chimes.
Oh, thank God
There's
they're adding another
chimes.
chime. What's that
American
chime?
car, you need extra chimes.
Well, what's that chime? Oh, that's your recording chime. I don't want it to record now. And then you're hearing all these different chimes and shit, you know? I mean, hey, it's a good technology, but, you know, how long until we see a recall just on this?
Well, if you're thinking about getting a Yukon, there are 3 engines. Gasoline-powered options include a naturally aspirated 5.3-liter V8 L84, a naturally aspirated 6.2-liter V8 L87.
Okay.
You just look the number up. That one.
Yeah, I mean...
Or you get a 3-liter i6 with a LZO turbo diesel Duramax.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Slap a diesel and the Duramax in there. Damn. Okay.
And it's assembled in Arlington, Texas.
I mean,
it's
like I
made
said,
everywhere, but it's assembled here.
I see. Well, yeah, but I see these everywhere. So yeah, having especially the engine options that nowadays people love that. Especially, give me a diesel, Duramax. There you go. There's your diesel, or you got a 6.2 liter. Come on, man. You got all the options you want in this, and you got the recording feature, which is a nice. I just think, not that I'm really trying to sell you on it. I'd buy one, but you know, that's a nice story. I like that one. That's a lot of really good features, and we don't really hear a lot of good stuff coming out of GM all the time.
Well, look, we have great features in this next story. Features that are exciting and thrilling as a Prius.
It's about as thrilling as you can get.
Well, it gets bigger. Toyota is transitioning.
Oh, I'm proud of them.
They're transitioning battery production lines in Japan to the next generation package of battery for 2027, 2028.
Right.
Got to start making them now.
Yeah, makes sense. But
Annual production capacity will be for about 600,000 hybrids. So,
I'm not gonna lie though, it's not a bad looking back end for a Prius. That's not bad.
It has improved quite significantly.
Does it look like they still have that dumb like see-through glass there? Yeah, they probably have that all as one strip, right? And then just a really tiny back glass
stuff.
I mean, they really stuck to that, right? I haven't really looked at a Prius to know, but it looks nice.
In fact,
And they went for a night picture.
you know, when they do change the body style and you're in traffic, you're like, hold on. They changed it.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
What else they changed?
Yeah, because I don't really look at Priuses, but they've been there, you know, doing well. I mean, I noticed Toyota didn't make it an offshoot brand like they tried to do for
It's
a
going to
while.
be doing well into the future. Toyota expects hybrids to take an increase in the following years.
Yeah.
So it didn't go into detail of what the next generation battery has in store for the Toyota of your dreams.
Well, that's
But
what we
they
see
sort
the
of
industry
said
doing.
efficiency, lower fuel consumption, blah,
Probably
blah,
easier to
blah,
get the
blah.
parts for a hybrid than it is an EV.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
probably.
why they're going with the rest of the industry. And you know what? You're going to love this next hybrid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hey, once again, it's just like last week we were talking about Mitsubishi entering the U.S. with the Leaf as their platform. This is another platform. But when you're talking electric anything, Toyota, Nissan, they've been messing with it for so long. Use it as a platform. Go from there. And especially if you want to get into a nice, decent hybrid, they got the data.
Yeah, well, and they're also preparing for big changes in competition, namely China. The Chinese offensive in automobiles.
I mean, China, it seems like they're coming. You know, it's BYD, and I think they're going to break in with that market, and people are going to fall into that 2-year car line. And some people will still go for the good, you know, overall brands like Toyota that you could go with and know that this is a car that you're not going to have to worry about another car for a while.
Yeah.
You know, it's
buy
this
Toyota because you want to keep it forever.
Yeah. I mean, you know, every Toyota that I've had still drove when I sold it away. And it was still driving for a while after that, you know. That's those cars. Even if you don't enjoy it, that car is going to stay around. So.
And we hope you stay around for this next story. Stellantis.
Oh.
There they are.
Yeah.
Stellantis SRT. They're making it a turbo lag a target.
Okay.
Turbo lag's that lag from when you sit your foot on the gas till the turbo takes over.
Yeah. And it can kill you. It can quickly fucking kill you if you do not account for turbo lag in some sticky situations driving.
Stellantis Street and Racing Technology, SRT. Performance Division is once again looking for new ways to extract more power and more response from a turbo.
Okay.
Their center is in Detroit, Michigan. They
Right.
had media personalities at a event for a proof of concept called eBoost Air.
Oh.
So, to eliminate turbo lag, they're going to use an electric compressor to help larger turbos build boosts sooner to improve throttle response and minimizing the growling.
Yeah, kind of. It still fits. Yeah. Yeah.
You can see him.
Yeah, his green.
Well,
He hates turbo lag as well.
he hates turbo lag.
Damn, not a fan.
Minimizing the delay is known as turbo lag.
Yeah.
Increases turbos. They're going to use the like a supercharger,
Yeah.
the exhaust.
Yeah, it's essentially
make the thing
just
spin.
moving the air in and out of the chamber quickly. So that way you get more power because you're cramming more air in and sucking it out just as fast.
The exhaust gases spin the turbine, which is connected to a compressor, which adds additional air into the engine. I can't believe he's still rolling around.
When you love rolling.
We waited. He might have sped through that part, but we waited.
We did. Oh, he's done now. You know, sometimes you got to roll around, man. You know,
We're
you
in
get
the
off your
middle.
feet and roll around.
This isn't always a studio. Sometimes it's a big empty room that he just
rolls around in. He does. He loves it.
More air. It puts more air into the engine quicker.
Yeah.
The electric compressor will be positioned upstream of the exhaust-driven turbochargers operate with an electronically controlled bypass that determines what the air is going to be doing.
Yeah, I can see people having a problem with that because that's almost like a electronic way. It's a wastegate is where you hear that loud psh. They have a wastegate on there, and they like to have that pish after the turbo. So when you have a electronic solenoid controlling that, I doubt you're going to get that
Probably no
pish. Yeah.
When the driver requests immediate torque at low engine speed, during that period, the bypass system directs the air through the electric compressor.
Oh, okay.
And so it's kind of like the brakes on a
Yeah.
hybrid. It stores the battery from the wheels that slip to the
Wheels to grip. Yeah.
battery. or whatever happens. Compressor rapidly pressurizes the intake system and helps pre-spool larger turbos before sufficient exhaust becomes available for it to do its mojo.
That makes sense because the turbo lag is the time it takes for that thing to fucking wind its way up and give you the power. This compressor is just making it's got that shot real quick. So while it's you don't even notice it's spinning up, it's like, nah, I got you.
Let's go to the videos below.
And it hits it.
They have videos. So there's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
The air. There's a turbo.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant.
So
system.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, because this is the compressor right here. So it goes up in there,
Proof
and
of
that's the
concept
bypass right
with
in there.
a twin turbocharged 3-liter Hurricane i6 high output engine, according to the SRT, the broad and responsive power delivered created by the e-boost makes a V6 feel like a supercharged V8.
Oh, I like the diagram it is right here. That one's really cool because you could see right here the air flowing right in here, right above my head. This is the way the air is flowing, so it's all going down from the air box in here.
It makes the turbo match the supercharger because the supercharger is immediate engine, immediate power. Whereas the turbo has to wait for the exhaust.
That's been the classic complaint between the two.
You don't.
Yeah.
Well,
that's great.
If you know how to fit a compressor to a car and make
because my GTI had a turbo on it. So you had to predict when you actually wanted to move.
Yeah.
So you'd spool it up and then you'd end up not going anywhere because somebody comes the other way, right?
Yeah.
And then you'd have to like almost be a Jedi to predict when you really want to go. This eliminates that. That is it huge. And even when I had a turbo, it was a little annoying. And there were some situations, thank God it spooled up because I wouldn't be here. It was a truck.
Yeah.
Should have did that. Yeah. But turbo, that's what I say. It could kill you. Just get this and you won't have to worry about it.
No plans for production.
Damn.
It's just a prototype.
But they just thought, they're working on it.
Of concept alone.
That alone is really exciting because it would. I would be more inclined to buy a car with a turbo if I knew there wasn't going to be lag. Mm-hmm. And I think that's one, again, they're listening to the complaints like, all right, this is like complaint number 1. Can you guys in R&D work on this? And they're like, here's a proof of concept.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, they've been working on this since they put it in the Skunk Works back a turbocharged technology in 2019. Today, they have this. It's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to believe someone hasn't thought of it sooner.
Store it up and use it when you need it.
All that could be used for Zoom later.
Zoom. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of, it's a revolutionary thought. Just store it up and then use it when you need it. It's great. I love the concept of it.
Smaller turbochargers may be quicker to respond, but they do not necessarily provide the
power.
No more power that the bigger ones obviously can provide.
Yeah,
that bigger one you'd have to wait. I imagine quite a bit, unless you fit a compressor to it and a bypass valve, electronically controlled bypass valve.
Yeah, it's just like the car show over the weekend we were at. When I was looking at a car, if it didn't really have a big turbo, that's nice. But when it has a massive turbo in there, to where they have to alter the hood, that's something you want to highlight. You know what I mean?
There was probably one or so.
Yeah, there was one. It's impressive when you see a large turbo, but that's the thing you notice when you know turbos. There's a lag. There's a reason why a lot of people go with superchargers, just because of that low end.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be going to the track with this thing. Let me slap the supercharger in it so I can use this power.
If you think of where you normally use the power in your car, it's not really turbo needed, usually. It's just sort of... Yeah. You need it for, the longer
Well, yeah, but it's if you understand the basic principles, you'd be able to see what you really need. Do you need a turbo or do you need a supercharger? Well, I actually like the low-end power. I just want that constant power. I don't want to have to worry about a turbo lag. Well, give Dodge a minute to work that in, and I think you'd see a lot more people buying turbos or being comfortable with a turbo at least.
Oh, absolutely. If you have a turbo, you might like this next story. Bugatti has a new car, a blonde track car. They're taking track cars in a whole new direction. Thursday, they unveiled a third car that they will be making.
Felt like you needed one more after that porcelain thing, huh?
That's not going to actually see the road. Well, why didn't you drive that? Well, I had it, but now all the porcelain's broke. I drove on the M5.
Who do I call to replace the porcelain? Which one? All of it.
That'll cost more than the car.
It's total. Yeah, it's just total because you took it out on the road. A road. Anyone. I'm sure this one will be better, though.
Well, the Destroyer is one of the latest one-on-one from Bugatti. Instead of a bold track car that, unlike that, which has a lot of downforce,
Yeah.
they've made this less aerodynamic. Let's look at it. For shape and elegance of a street machine.
I mean,
It's
it does look
nice
look
looking.
elegant, though. That is elegant AF, if I had to say so myself. That looks really good. I mean, it's a nice back end, too.
They do not specify on if it's legal to even drive on the streets. So it's not actually allowed on any street yet.
Right.
It hasn't taken its tests.
Okay. I mean, but,
So-
it looks about right. You should
Whereas
just kinda-
a track car, you'd think downforce. I'm going to
Yeah.
stick to the road. No, we don't need that.
well, I mean, what did the data say?
No, you want a Formula One car from the 20s.
Yeah, where you
Before
just
they
get
invented
airborne.
downforce.
and you don't stick to the road. I'm telling you, the first time you go, whoa, and get pushed like down in your seat, it's a little bit surprising. You're like, oh, wow. Yeah, when you get these cars that know how to hug, and I got to tell you, a lot of Germans, not surprised with all those hills, a lot of German cars and Japanese cars, really good around them turns.
Yeah, because look at the map.
Yeah.
Because look where they are.
Can't
It's like
make a straight
Japanese.
road.
Why are the roads all twisty? Because they're on this teeny tiny little island. All of
There's
them.
not a lot of real estate.
Yeah, and they all drive these little
Yeah.
roads up the hill. I mean, hill climbs are fun and all.
Well, yeah, but
Well, they've left all that behind for unbelievable proportions.
okay. I mean,
It's nice.
it kind of looks
Is there any
futuristic in
There-
the front.
I don't think there's any other photos.
Yeah, in the
This is
front
it.
there, that one, it kind of looks like they're going for like a cockpit feel,
It has massive quad tailpipes.
Yeah, right out the back, like you want
Yep,
in your
yep.
Bugatti. But even the front end, you look at that, it's a mean-looking Bugatti. It looks, just like any kind of track car.
Yeah, you remove downforce?
It looks like there should be
We
more
want it less
advertisements.
aerodynamic. Why? You want to kill the driver?
Yeah, we want to make it a little bit more difficult. It's not entertaining enough. They got too much control.
And the paint is a special blue paint, sapphire. It's a blue paint, sapphire, Celeste.
Okay, because it looks dark blue, like a darker.
It was
darker blue.
originally used on the Type 57 SC, owned by Ralph Lauren, which has been resprayed black.
Right. I mean, it looks almost practically black.
You
It
get your
looks
own
very
special
deep
color.
blue. That's a nice color, though. I like it.
And then, yes, it's a beautiful color. Now,
This
make it black.
accent works with the color, though, because you have that little. It kind of looks chrome.
Well, all that downforce that's not going to save
Yeah.
you will have 1,578 horsepower.
There you go.
The company claims. Details offered almost just passing.
All them horses crammed in there as you're going airborne.
They insist it's one of proportion and craftsmanship, not performance.
So it's probably slow.
So it's no downforce.
And it's
It's
slow.
not for performance. What is
Dog
it for?
shit handling.
It's for looking at.
It just looks nice, all right? What's with all you guys in the performance? Why can't it just look nice, okay?
We'll take a poll. If you own a Bugatti, comment below.
Do you
How
want
many
it
of
to
you
just-
drive it every day?
Do you want it to just look nice over actually being able to, I don't know, drive it on a road with, some kind of handling, performance, fun, horsepower?
Anyone who
1578 is not bad.
Anyone who shows up in anything else supercar is going to make fun of you.
Why in another supercar?
Unless you
Sure.
just have all the others and you're like,
I mean, but if you're going to the town fair,
if your name's Shake
Be big shit.
and you have all the others, then
Right.
yeah, maybe a new
yeah.
Bugatti would be good for you, Shake,
Yeah.
whoever you are who has every supercar known to man.
sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or
looks nice.
you could watch this next story. Everybody comes back to the sedan like Ford 2029 Ford Mustang Mach 4 sedan.
Yeah.
It's coming back. I think they're going to make Mustang its own thing. Get Mustang dealers.
Yeah. I mean, I could
Your
see that.
Ford, Mustang, Lincoln, Mercury. Oh, the Mercury might not be.
I mean, like I mentioned before, Toyota tried to do that with Scion, but it
Yeah.
has actually happened successfully. Like Dodge with Ram, they wanted to separate their trucks from just regular Dodges, so they made Ram. So all their trucks
Yeah.
are Ram, and number here.
yeah,
So
ram it there.
you ram it there. But especially with Mustang, I could see that working, especially with the Mach E. You have different platforms of it. So, and people love Mustangs.
Ford has made it clear they're going to make cars again.
Well, that's good. I kind of knew they were going to double back on that one because they're very popular.
Let me say that it gives me vibes of like the Charger.
Yeah.
It's like a Mustang version of like the Charger because it's like got the four
Oh, yeah.
doors. It's got that aggressive looks like the.
It still has the
Charger.
aggressive look while having four doors because sometimes the four doors can just look like you had a two-door and you stretched it. This looks like they incorporated it into the design because you can see the door handle looks like it's on the fender. So we're cramming the seats in there. We'll still let you get in.
Even if you have a four-door car, how often you get people in the back? If you
Really,
have
very.
kids, yes, they get in the back, but they don't need very big doors anyway. They're kids.
Oh, they're small. They're little people. They can hop in there.
It's just that you just taking them to what? What do they do? Soccer practice?
Yeah.
Or is that too violent now? Whatever. Soccer,
yeah, maybe.
wrestling, lacrosse, competition,
Right.
dueling, whatever kids do nowadays.
Smiling. Is that a competition yet?
Yeah, competition, smiling.
He's a competitive smiler.
Really? Wow.
Wow, he gets paid that much? Oh, yeah, he's doing very well. He's a competitive smiler. And I raise alligators. I'm like, oh, wow. What's your budget? Like 10 million? Like, of course. I see that on a reality show in the future there.
Well, on this reality show in the now, this four-door Mustang is just a concept.
Okay. Yeah.
But concept has already been shown to dealers earlier this year. So the company's trademarked the name Mach 4, which you know what means is coming next. They're
bunch
gonna
of
start
memes?
changing assembly lines if they
Oh,
want to
yeah.
get these cars out by then. Well, they probably have some cars to make before they get to this.
Yeah. Mach 4. I just see the internet being very clever with that.
Their Mustang has always had a Mach 4. There's
Yeah.
the famous. They're everywhere. They catch. It stands out among Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, this looks good for a concept. I think it looks
This
just
would
what
look
you
good
want it to be. Yeah.
Parked next to a Charger, like they're supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah,
You're
competitive.
supposed to be competitive with
Yeah.
them. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to be like.
Because that's the way.
it.
That's the way Dodge went. They said we're going to pay homage, but still improve the look of it and make it,
Yeah.
still be beefy. This is a way to keep Mustang right up there with the Joneses and saying, no, we're still Mustang. We're still here. Cram a beefy engine in that boy, everyone will be happy.
Ford will continue to grow the Mustang sub-brand.
Yeah,
Oh, joy.
you're calling
brings warmth to
Telling
the
you.
cockles of your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah. You just drive a Mustang and not a Ford Mustang, a Mustang.
They're going to go back to their roots of cars. Well, technically, their roots are kind of, sort of in trucks. I mean,
Yeah,
the
well,
Model T
but-
was kind of the truck because they didn't invent roads yet.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, it
like
was like
roads like we have.
I guess we kind of would have called it a crossover, wouldn't we? Because it's kind of like a sedan, SUV, truck. It's kind of like a man's
Model T
SUV.
was also wildly dangerous. You were either going
yeah.
top speed
nothing.
or you weren't going at all. And it broke your arm when you started.
And those headlights were not bright at all. So you didn't even want to drive that thing at
You would
night.
want to drive less if every fourth time you started it, it broke your arm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere anymore. You have to go to the hospital.
We can walk. We can walk. I don't want to start the car today. You broke your arm again, didn't you? No.
This one was made by modifying an existing X650 X650 Mustang chassis.
Okay.
Looks good. It's probably
Yeah.
why the tiny doors in the back,
Yeah.
because they're just sort of
Crammed
just
it
shorten
in
the
there.
doors and we'll keep the front. It looks good.
I think that's
It's great
why they say concept, because
Yeah.
you could still muddle with this to give it a real back seat.
They'll
Because I
have
feel
to-
like that back seat, people will say it's cramped. And that's like the worst, kind of diss on your back seat you can get it.
One of us should be able to get in.
Yeah, we're
Now,
normal
we're not
size.
saying LeBron should be able to get in
Yeah.
the back seat. That's, well, if he wants to drive.
Like,
and
if
remove the
Shaq
front
wants
seat,
one,
maybe.
you still have to remove the front
Yeah,
too.
if Shaq wants one, you're
Yeah.
going to have to remove the front seat.
Yeah.
And the only thing he's going to use the back seat for is so he can reach the pedals.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe reinforce the suspension. And that's what you'll do. Yeah, this is Shaq's.
Yeah, it'd probably be fine. It's a Ford, right?
Sure.
Ford wants it to be cost effective and yet working with you to have greater, better prices.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see them wanting that. Affordability is the name of the game, especially with this.
It is nice they dust off a old nameplate instead of having to call it something else. We all know the Mach.
I just see them putting a 4-cylinder turbo in it.
Yeah.
Something tells me.
2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder 10-speed is likely to be set up with a 5-liter V8 as an option paired to a 10-speed automatic or 6-speed manual. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 options in there.
Yeah.
Generally, I think they also offer a V6 and a different couple V8s. And
Yeah, the 4-cylinder. So, hey, I have a Mustang too. Those people,
probably from about 37 to about 50-ish, I
mean,
guess.
real motorheads, though, they're not going to be happy with anything less than
The
at
top of
least
the
a V8.
line V8 was probably going to be 60,
Oh, yeah.
65, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
but that's
No
where I would
prices.
expect that V8 to where, you could probably get one if you want a Mustang for cheaper than that. But if you're a motorhead and you want that one, I would probably estimate it about that, like 50, 60. That seems reasonable for it.
Just like Elder Scrolls 6, don't expect it anytime soon.
No.
Expect it on sale fall 2028. And
You and Star
it's
Wars,
Ford,
man.
so it's not a video game company, so they may not push it back.
Yeah, you and
Push
Star
it back,
Wars, man. I'll
push it
just
back, way back.
just wait
That's
for 2028
all.
over here in the corner.
We'll wait to the 27th.
Just sit here and just
Twiddle on our thumbs.
fucking wait. Everybody
Hey.
wants you to do.
We don't have to wait. Ford's got more.
Oh,
If you don't like this one, guess what?
you'll love.
Remember last week when I said they're going to make a Ranchero?
Yeah.
This kind of looks like it.
Yeah, it does. It does.
This is the Fathom. We're going to fathom Ford for a while with the Fathom.
Yeah. It looks like a Baja.
Well, they're in a race to become America's second best-selling EV team behind Tesla.
Oh. With the
It's not very often that you see someone racing to be second like back in the Verstappen years when he's just endlessly winning for the longest time. Then you wanted someone to be second because
Yeah, you don't see anybody really run in to copy the El Camino look either.
Ford's two main competitors. Consumers. It also offered the F-150 Lightning, which is not available anymore, and the Mustang Mach-E, which is probably sold out. But check your Ford dealer; they might still have some. What do I know?
I do see the Mach-E's around.
The F-150 Lightning was America's best-selling electric pickup truck, and it has been discontinued.
Of course. Why would you continue something that's a good, you're one of your best sellers?
Yeah. I still think they probably sell an F-150 a minute. I mean, with the economy, it might have slowed down, but where do you not see a Ford F-150?
I mean, it's still a really reliable work truck.
Yeah.
I mean, the F-150, all the big brand trucks are usually pretty reliable.
Well, Ford revolutionized the assembly line. They're going to revolutionize the manufacturing process again. They're going to build this EV from 3 big parts. That's it. Just 3 parts. Gigantic cast travel alongside separate assembly lines will be joined together just before they shove it out the back door.
Okay. Let me guess. 3 really, really expensive parts.
I imagine just 3 assembly lines running next to each other. As the car gets assembled, you see the front, the battery parts.
Like an I Love Lucy episode?
Like Lucy.
Just a little, all the way down the line.
She's
right
except
in the ear.
chocolate. She's trying to put door handles on real quick. And she can't just eat them because it's a door handle.
Start putting the door handles in her blouse,
Because they're moving so fast. The robot next door, I don't know, it's your problem.
I could see Lucille Ball doing that. That would be great. I mean, somebody with the AI, if you can make that happen, comment it down below. That's great.
Well, if you're disappointed with the Lightning, don't worry with this one. This will be the first model with the new architecture.
Okay.
Mid-size pickup truck that will offer more interior space than a RAV4, according to Ford CEO Jim Farley. But he might be a little biased, or he might have great numbers.
Right. I'm sorry. They called this a mid-size pickup?
Mid-size pickup.
Oh, that's what we're calling these now. Okay. I mean, it's definitely not a full-size bed. There's no
Man's
way. But
SUV.
Yeah, a different
I'm not
kind.
Getting old.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
it's a truck.
This says you're cool. You see the black top? Yellow, nice, exciting color. You're still cool. Just grab this.
Well, I want to see one with, those contractors' beds. Back in the day, if you had a truck and 4 doors, you had like 50 feet to drive around. They had this massive, gigantic bed that was probably bigger than the studio.
You want to know what I want to see on this bed right there? I want to see those old school campers. You know what I'm saying? Slap one of those.
There's no way
so
that
you
would
got
fit.
like a camper on the back of that, and have you could have at least if you design it right, I think you could at least get one bed and a storage area on top. Right? It's gonna be coffin like. Because I don't think you're going to be able to. Maybe you could have one of those pop tops. I mean, not like the old school one. That's like they got a kitchen in there and shit.
Putting something heavy back there would be good because it's going to be real world drive and super fun to drive, said the Ford CEO.
I don't think you've driven a rear wheel drive in the snow.
Super fun's in quotes here.
Super fun. I mean, a rear wheel drive is fun to drive.
Yeah.
You have to know counter steer.
Or you're going to know a tree.
Yeah. Otherwise, in inclement weather,
rail,
you don't drive.
Or a telephone pole.
Yeah.
Or a street sign. They're very popular. I hit a lot of street signs in Grand Theft Auto. I'd ask him to count, but no one can count that high.
No.
The number has not been invented.
Yeah. I'd have to run it through AI to watch the video and count.
But
even
only
then,
in video games.
We'd be at least 10 feet lower in water because of all the processing power. But, I mean, maybe it's worth it.
So, they were developing the next generation truck under the project name Project T3.
So the James Cameron fans?
It's ultimately been canceled, and this is what we got.
Wouldn't that be crazy if when Optimus revolts, he starts just driving a bunch of these around? Just for the irony. They were made by Elon, so they would use the irony to their advantage.
Well, if you like it, and look, it comes, so if they're showing it in yellow, it must come. Is there more photos down below while I tell them about the price? No.
Phantom.
I know the name. Thank you. More spacious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Whatever.
Universal EV platform. Oh, that's the battery. They're putting it
Yeah.
on. A lot of them
That's
are putting
the
them on the
first-
floor. You know, pop
low
the
center of
cells on the
gravity,
floor.
less chance
Yeah,
to
that makes
fall.
sense. That's the cutting it off. That's the back
That's the
end.
backside. It's
Not bad. I mean,
I guess.
you know, lights. It's
Let's
still
look at the front side again at the very top.
the front side was not bad looking at
Yeah.
all, but I mean, the back end.
It's a Baja.
It is.
It's a Baja.
It is a Baja.
They were ahead
Yeah.
of their time. Everyone made fun of it.
They did. But you
just
know what?
Can't
I
put two dirt bikes in the back of that bed.
Yeah.
Then I'm prove it.
Yeah, but you're right. It is a Baja. I've sold a Baja. There's a market out there. People do love these, you know, Baja El Camino bastard kind of mid-sized trucks.
Even the El Camino makes more sense than you get a full bed with an El Camino.
Yeah, I mean,
You could take the hogs to market.
Yeah, this is almost deems worthy of its own class. It's not man's SUV. This is. I'm not old.
Well, if you're not old, you can pick one up starting at $29,945, including a $1,500 destination charge. All models will come with a large resolution touchscreen. Blah, 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 Apple stuff. Blah, 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 real-time traffic information and turn by turn. Like you don't have it at the tips of your fingers.
In 7 different apps. Yeah.
By the way, the Apple won't work if you turn off the AI, if you don't want them listening all day. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't want that.
So have all the Apple crap on there in the world, and I'm never going to know.
Yeah. It's just this vehicle is pretty crazy because I'm okay with the front and I'm okay with the rear, just not together on this car. You know, because like the front would be a good
front.
It's a good
great
front
rear, just
for
not together.
It's a good front for a sedan. And then you look at the back end, and the back end, it's a good back end for a truck. But you don't get either. You get this kind of, I'm going to mix the two together and kind of make both of you happy, and neither one of you are going to be happy.
You're not going to get a big battery on this one. Plans to keep costs down and this cheap, restricting the size of the battery. Higher battery higher prices. That also leads me to believe that the battery would be more reasonable than, say, a competitor who's only puts a larger one in.
Yeah. If you go for the smaller one, I mean, it's also what part of the market they're trying to take. If they're trying to get those people that really don't need it for a long drive, get them in the small battery. Is it faster to charge the small battery? And maybe you have the infrastructure like, you know, in California, and you can just kind of hop from charging station to charging station.
I don't think we can do that here.
Yeah, no, and so it's not everywhere. So that's where you do got to kind of worry about the battery there.
Off the top of my head, I know of maybe 3 places I've come across to charge.
Because it also, when we look here at the battery, it looks like they should have enough space when you look at the car to have a decent battery pack in there.
Yeah, at least something. If it's a mid-sized truck, they just keep costs down, keep the low price.
Yeah, 200
They'll
miles.
probably offer much bigger batteries with a much bigger price tag attached.
Exactly.
To the point.
But to get an entry level, like 200 miles.
But if
that.
you're in the European market,
Yep.
Ford will be making a new Caprice or Explorer EV.
Oh.
So it's probably going to be
Yeah, SUV.
body.
Yeah, maybe same chassis as this. You just kind of alter it a little bit.
Low-cost EVs focus on a work adventure platform. It will leverage among its many top hats so we can accept a multitude of types of customers. They're trying to be all things. To
So
all
this is a
people.
everybody car. Okay.
Aiming for approximately 15% smaller than the Chinese BDY.
Okay.
BYD.
Yeah, BYD. Yeah, BDY.
Chinese,
I like
whatever.
BDY better.
The Auto 3, they can't sell them here, so I don't cover them.
Right.
Maybe I will. Comment below.
Yeah.
Matt'll tell me.
Yeah, let me know.
Has a 60.5 kilowatt battery.
Okay.
So, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive setups
Okay, that's nice.
for this,
Yeah.
as well as multiple battery options. So
there you go. You hit the
don't
nail
like
on the
tiny
head.
little battery.
Yeah.
You could be like, I want to drive to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I don't know if they offer that, but
Yeah, they're gonna
knows?
McDonald's. They're gonna McDonald's soft drink that shit. They're gonna give you. Oh, this is the cup that comes with your order. Did you want the bigger one?
it seems
bigger one.
to like manufacture that many different engines seems kind of cumbersome as a
Yeah.
manufacturer. But
you got to be
when
able to put.
when I read like 12 engine options, it kind of
Oh my
makes you
God.
feel all warm inside, doesn't it?
It
There's
does.
so many options.
I
for
don't work at
everyone.
that factory.
You don't have to keep the 4. I mean,
Yeah.
if they sold everything else out, you kind of have no other choice. Or
Yeah, I
wait till
mean,
next year.
that's the thing is, most people, they'll come with an idea of what they want for a car, but they will settle for like, oh, but they had this on the lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, maybe you'll get a good deal on one that they couldn't sell, and especially like the luxury models, like a top trim. A lot of time, if you wait, you could get a top trim level for a good price just because they want to get it off the lot.
Or after they sometimes they had special editions with special features and special batteries and special paint.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we talk about special editions all the time.
look for them right here, just like
Yeah.
2027. Dodge will be adding another car to their lineup. It's going to be super. It's going to be a Super B. Going to debut 2027 Dodge Super B. Still doesn't have a V8 under the hood. Really? Oh, that's a shame. Super B instead generates 600 horsepower and 531 foot-pounds of torque with a six-pack Scat Pack.
Of course.
Courtesy of revised tuning, cooling upgrades, a pair of larger somethings. Should probably have put the word before that or after it.
Yeah. Oh, parallel. Yeah, maybe brake calipers.
56 millimeter Garrett turbocharger that turns out 30 psi more boost, 0 to 60, 3.4 seconds, quarter mile, 11.8.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. Especially the 0 to 60. Yeah.
Revamped the
4.8.
front end, new headlights. Are there photos below? This is a super.
I mean, that's
Please
a
tell
nice,
me.
pleasing. Let's see. We got that one. There's a nice back end. Classic for Dodge as well.
I find it ironic that I found this on a Ford Authority site.
Yeah, that is ironic.
It's kind of ironic that I mentioned that.
Ding dong. Hello, is that irony? Yes.
Turns out
Yes,
they
it
like
is.
the Super B as well.
It-
Everybody.
When
Is
it's
that
a
Ford?
good car, it's a good car.
Auxiliary radiators, badges, special badges. Improved airflow, increased downforce. Now that's what you expect from a new model.
Right.
Increased downforce, not we removed the downforce.
Hey, you
Why?
guys, you know that fun?
You want to kill us?
We took all the fun away from that. Yeah, you'll be fine. Just drive slower. That's not the point of this car, sir. He's like, hey, I got you this coloring book. Here's a gray and black crayon.
How much downforce, you might say? Increased downforce by over 100 pounds at 150 miles an hour.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of downforce.
That's a lot of downforce, man. That'll keep you in the place.
Equipped with 16-inch Brembos, 6-piston calipers for and front 4, rear calipers. Oh, front and 4 in the rear.
Right. Six piston in the front, 4 piston in the rear.
It's been a really long day.
Yeah.
20s, 20 forged wheels, Goodyear, Eagle 1, Super 3, continuous dampening valve, adaptive dampeners, stiffening front bushings, beefy anti-roll bar, and really cool springs.
Outside of the obvious exploding tires of the 90s, I've had good experience with Goodyear tires. And especially popping some Goodyears on this. It's a nice looking interior, simplistic, all black, just like Dodge would have. But, you know, it still looks like it has some kind of screen there. Dodge is always not really big on screens.
One time I got these like 800,000 mile Goodyear tires on my Jetta. I was driving from Pennsylvania to almost by the airport. Was it Dover?
Yeah.
Every day for like years.
Yeah, I mean, you get some good tires on there, man.
I got my money out of those tires.
Oh, yeah. You could definitely get your money out of tires, especially. The big thing about tires is if they're going to last long, traditionally, they're hard. That means they're louder. So you really you got to know what kind of tire that you want. If you want something to last long and that's kind of quiet, go for a good old season. You'll get a good, 50,000 mile tire, especially out of some, there's a lot of brands out there and a lot of, you just got to talk to the parts people.
Nowadays, I would not need 800,000 mile tires.
Nah, you just, just decent all season tires in the Northeast because we do get all seasons. That's why I say that. If you're in the dry states, put on there whatever you want. Have 4 tires.
Realistically, most weather you could just solve by going a little bit slower and especially around corners.
Yeah, I think
Corners
the rain
will
surprises
get you.
people because when you're driving straight and it starts to rain, you're like, oh, this isn't that bad. This is just like normal. Nope. You got to slow down because as soon as you make any kind of, that's when the accidents happen. And it's usually within a minute.
If you're hydroplaning, just let off the gas and you'll
stop.
sink.
Well, you stop. Just
sink. But we won't let you sink over at our internet pages of PJAndDWH.com. Find us here with all sorts of internet stuff.
Oh, yeah, man.
Chock full of internet goodness.
All of our latest stuff on PJAndDWH.com. You can see the latest podcasts. You can also find us here, Facebook.com/Lugnutz Podcast for all of our luggy and nutty news. Besides that, it doesn't matter if you drive a Bugatti or if you drive a Alfa Romeo because nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next week, gang.
One Pagani bolt costs more than an entire 911.
Wow.
There are 2,000 bolts in the Pagani. They're titanium bolts.
Oh, that's why.
They are $60 a piece. That's $120,000 of just bolts.
Wow, just in bolts. It really adds some perspective there.
Why'd you steal the Pagani? I wanted the bolts.
You know how much
What?
them bolts are? Get some real money.
Tesla raises its tiny towing capacity to 8,000 pounds.
The little Tesla that could.
Yes.
But, of course, we want you to chug your way on over because we love you and miss you and can't wait to see you next time. Until then, drive on, gearheads. Bye-bye. Why don't we look at the standings here in F1 corner here because, my God,
This is about halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Do I have a here so I can
yeah, you got
see
it
from
on the
across
on the
room.
link there, yeah.
So I don't have to squint
Yeah.
to
My
the other
God.
side of the studio.
This is how we
I
test
know
our
the
eyes.
Top two are
Yeah.
Kimi, are Antonelli,
Yeah, man.
Lewis Hamilton, and
Mm-hmm.
Russell. So this is for all Hamilton fans. This is very exciting.
It's exciting, and it's also exciting for Mercedes fans because Kimi Antonelli's a new driver.
He's in the discussion for the top drivers ever.
Yeah.
He's like mentioned with Schumacher and like
Yeah, I mean, he really
Maybe
has
not
impressed
Fangio, but-
everybody just right off the jump in his career. So, I mean, this is the kind of head-to-head that Lewis wants, though. You know,
it's great.
especially with a new driver against it. He probably loves it.
If you do have Formula One, you might want to go back to the battle when it was Hamilton versus Alonso. Oh,
Yeah.
Those races were so amazing with the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just perfect. Great. Wonderful racing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things, though. I like seeing Hamilton this high in the board. Halfway through the season, even, with F1 being them and having this weird Apple embargo, I like where the standings sit so far because it tells me that they have been putting more of a focus on his tires. He only gets that high if people know how to handle his tires.
So, I think if they just would have handled his tires better and, pitted him slightly different, he would have won 2 more titles by now.
Oh, yeah.
I think if
at
they
least.
just couldn't ever get the tires right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I could do better.
No, but it's how the tires have been managed, how they've put other drivers in front of him, and just how they've just treated him during the driving period, especially with Mercedes. It's like he did not handle him. And then as soon as he got to Ferrari, they didn't know what to do. I think this tells us they're getting the swing of things.
And I think you can count on less than one hand the drivers that podiumed on their first race. I know one.
Yeah. Lewis,
Lewis Hamilton, and there's got to be another, but he's the only one I know off the top of the head.
Yeah, Kimi's first race, Antonelli, that is. I don't say I remember it. I think that was the same race when a whole bunch of people were wrecking, in the first, not even race
down
start.
The list, Antonelli's with Mercedes, Hamilton is Ferrari, Russell is Ferrari. No, Russell's Mercedes.
Yeah. And then there's Leclerc. So it's Mercedes, Ferrari in the top
Then
4.
goes Norris, Verstappen at 6.
God, that's got to kill him.
Hadjar, Lawson.
Oh, yeah, that's got to kill Verstappen to be all the way down there at 6.
Lindblad, he must be new.
Yeah. Right.
Cole
especially
Pinto, Berman.
This far through the season.
Borro, Leto.
There's a Canadian in there.
Albon, Hulkenberg, and the rest.
Yeah, I mean, I like how they have all their flags here to the side that we have it right over to my right shoulder, but there's a Canadian.
It's a global sport.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no Americans who can.
No, you don't.
But
you don't see.
It's.
What was his name? It was real American.
A lot.
I forget the guy. I forget the driver's first name.
A lot of the American drivers are gobbled up, I imagine, by NASCAR and Indy.
Yeah, especially Indy.
Stuff of because it's here.
That's the closest thing America has to F1 is Indy.
We do have. There is an American team, Haas.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What used to be called Haas, I don't think it's called that anymore.
Yeah, we'd know more, but there's an embargo.
Yeah, we can't watch, and it's been kidnapped. But if you know of, if you pay the kidnappers, you might.
If you've seen F1, call this number.
Watch right now, I guess, or watch this next video.
Yeah.
Grok, what would you say is the worst car ever?
Tough call, but I'd go with the Ford Pinto. That gas tank design was a known death trap in rear-end collisions. Or maybe the Yugo. Cheap, unreliable, and basically fell apart. What's your pick?
You got a good point with the Pinto. I really want my cars to not explode.
Right? The Pinto took that off the table in the worst way.
Bolt. Chevy Bolt.
There's
fires.
The Bolt, it would catch fire randomly.
Yeah, the Chevy Bolt had that battery fire issue. They recalled a ton of them and even stopped production for a while to fix it. Not exactly exploding, but spontaneous combustion isn't much better.
No.
It doesn't make it any better, no.
It does not make it any better. All right, thank you very much.
That's good, though. I like that from Grok.
Fire's still fire. Glad I could help.
Thank you.
think they also need to hit that subscribe button. And right above my head, that's going to be the very best Perjangers and wall hangers video for you. And right above Big Brother's head, well, that's every single Lugnutz podcast in a playlist, of course, for you. And, of course, nothing left but to see you next time. Drive on, gearheads. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe below.
Yeah,
oh,
that too.
comment too.